Hello everyone and welcome to Intuitive Healing. This is Suparna Bakaya and today we are going to do a career, work, success, job, employment, promotion, growth, money, career related reading for the zodiac of Pisces, for the 12th sign of the Pisces. Now, what I would ask you to do, dear Pisceans, is to hold the intention in your heart and mind as to what you'd like the year 2023 to look like. So, this is going to be a career, work, employment, success, job, money related reading for the sun sign of Pisces, for the zodiac of Pisces for the year 2023. So keep the intention in your heart and mind, Pisces, as to what you want 2023 to look like. Do you want a raise? Do you want a promotion? Do you need acknowledgement? Do you want to go in a different direction? Are you looking to change career fields? Are you looking to stay put in the long term where you are? So just keep the intention and the focus and the desire as to what you want 2023 to look like, and the messages will come out for you. So I'm going to draw out 12 cards, one for each month for the year 2023. So let's begin. But before we do that, very important, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Means a lot. Also, all of us happen to have a zodiac, so please share the videos, spread the love, helps us all. All right, so without further ado, let's begin. Sun sign of Pisces, career, work, life for the year 2023. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay. All right, zodiac of Pisces, year 2023, messages for career and work life for the sun sign of Pisces, messages for 2023. And Pisces happens to be the most intuitive sign of all in the zodiac, coming towards the end. Very intuitive, very emotional, very sensitive, because it's said that, tends to take some qualities of all the sun signs, can get a little wrapped up in their own sense of emotionality as well, and the world that they have created and what it should look like. So keep all of that in mind, your desires, your focus, your nature, personality, and the messages will come to you. Let's see, what are the messages for the sun sign, for the zodiac of Pisces, for the year, 2023. Now that card came flying out, and when that usually happens, it means the card is, messages are really wanting to be heard specifically. They don't want to be skipped. So we'll get to that in a minute. Right, messages for career and work life for the sun sign of Pisces in the year 2023. Okay, that's just too many. I'm gonna pick that up. If it was maybe a couple, taken that out, but not so many. Messages for the sun sign of Pisces for the year 2023 for their work, career, life. It's taking a little while, so I would suggest if there's any anxiety, try to reduce it by thinking that whatever the messages are here to guide you, so you can use them for your betterment, right? So you don't have to be scared as to, oh my God, what's going to come out? Is it going to be good or bad? There is nothing really good or bad. I know it's cliche to say that, but there is nothing technically good or bad here. Messages are not all the 12 months are going to be hunky-dory. Nor will all the 12 be sad or anything. So, right? So the messages that come for you are here to guide you so that you can utilize the guidance and plan your life accordingly. So, all right, let's try this again with maybe a little rest, anxiety, and resistance. Messages for the sun sign of Pisces for their career for the year 2020. You're doing better already. Good job, Pisceans. Good job. Wow. Okay, now we're talking. So messages are coming flying out, wanting to be heard by you. All right. You've let go of the anxiety a bit. Okay, definitely let go of the anxiety. Pick that one up. Okay, messages for the sun sign of Pisces for career and work life in 2023. Couple more messages. All right, messages for the sun sign of Pisces for the year 2023 for career and work life. All right, keep going, keep it going, guys. One more, Pisces, one more, and there we go. All right, keep that aside. And give me just a quick minute. I'm going to align these so you can all see everything in the frame, making sure it's all visible. Okay. All right. So, shall we begin then, Pisces? All righty. Now, It seems that you have already laid the seeds for the benefit or the fruition or the results, which are going to start showing up in 2023. When this card comes up, it means that the results are quite guaranteed, right? Except that patience is required. So these are long-term results which take time to show. For example, investments you've made, which will take time to, give you profits, give you returns, but they're very prudent, wise investments. It's like a farmer fairy sitting over here. Harvest takes time. Look at the size of the pumpkins. It takes time. You sow the seeds, it takes a while for it to grow up, and then you can eat and enjoy that fruit of labor, right? So, patience is key over here, and you are not to worry. Your investments are very wise, your choices are very wise. You just have to plan out the next few stages as to what you're going to be doing while you're going to be waiting. Okay, some of us are more restless than other people. Some of us really like to do active work while we're waiting for something else. Some of us are more relaxed. So see how you are as a person, because you are very sensitive, Pisceans, that's for sure. So you don't want to attract any sort of negativity while you're waiting. So this is a very positive card, means quite positive returns in the year 2023, financially, success wise, career wise, promotion wise. You just have to wait it out. It'll happen in its own time. Whatever effort you needed to put in before the start of 2023, you've done it. So until January, no more effort from you is required, no more hard work from you is required. You're simply being asked to wait and chill. That, for some Pisceans or some people, can be harder than the hard work required. So I get that. It's not really easy to sometimes relax. A lot of people will be like, give me the work, I'll do it, I can't do this relaxing stuff. But unfortunately, or fortunately, how you want to look at it, you are required to rest and chill and wait and be patient to see the results, because the results will definitely come, and the future cards should tell us about when you'll start seeing the results as well. So we'll see what further messages you have. But January, rest and relax and wait patiently, and try and see how you can utilize your time wisely while you're waiting patiently and resting. All right, so this is your first major arcana card. In the month of February, Pisceans, you are going to be looking for a mentor, or you're going to be a mentor. You're probably going to feel like taking a break from the society, and you're going to want to improve spiritually within yourself. Now, in the work scenario, career scenario, how that plays out is that you might want to take a break from the career. You might want to go into studying, maybe a kind of improving your resume. Pisces also are known to be quite in touch, very deeply in touch with their emotions, intuitions, right? Very highly intuitive sign. So when you feel the need to grow, you are going to follow that need, right? And it is a good thing that you're doing this. A major arcana card, without getting into too much details of tarot, a major arcana card, it refers to changes which are not temporary. Yes, it's coming out in the month of February, which means that's around the period when this journey will start for you. But it refers to major developmental changes, major life beliefs, major life patterns. So when you are going on this journey, this is a journey within yourself that you're going to find what do you want career wise, what really makes you happy. Take a break from peer pressure, maybe take a break from doing whatever everyone else is doing. Commitment to your own spiritual growth, whatever will make you happier. You're going to do that, and this change is not going to finish after the month of March. These are everlasting changes that are here to stay. Of course, that doesn't mean that you start in 2023 February and never work on yourself again and these changes will keep staying. Not that, of course, not that literal. But yes, if you make these kind of changes and every few months you keep checking in within yourself intuitively, am I on the right track? Am I doing what I love doing? What is that I needed to do to improve in my career, and so on and so forth. Every few months you keep that check-in, you do the check-in with yourself, and these changes, good changes, positive changes, will be here to stay. So patience, more patience, but here you'll be actively doing something, but within yourself. This is your self journey. It could mean a journey within yourself of introspection, finding out what you want, what makes you really, really happy. Do you want to change a career path? Do you want to do something else? Do you want to stay put? All of that. Or it could simply mean getting also some kind of further credentials, qualifications to add to your resume and skill set. All right, now this indicates, now this is something which it's challenging information, but very honest, truthful information. Now, Pisces, this is very important for you because you are very, very sensitive, sometimes overly sensitive, And information that comes to you bluntly can be very harsh, can be perceived by you as very harsh, but it's the truth. Now, the whole point of doing card readings ahead of time is to see what messages are going to play out, and so that we can prepare ourselves in the same way. So, for you, Pisces, around the time of March, there is a person who, will give you trustworthy, realistic, and very, truthful information, but in an undiplomatic way. It's possible that you happen to be that person as well, but it's the truth, right? And a child can tell you the truth, an adult can tell you. If you're probably thinking of somebody in your life, then you know who already this person is. They tell the truth, but in a very blunt, undiplomatic way, unfortunately, but they tell you the truth. So listen to it. Do not go in denial as to what you need in your career life to work out for you. Maybe they're suggesting a different path for you. Maybe they're suggesting that you not change the path. Maybe they're suggesting that you take some action. Maybe they're suggesting that this is what it will be like. So, until you make some changes, or maybe even then it'll be the same way or not the same way. So, whatever they're going to tell you will be complete truth, not biased, not their opinion, but a matter of factly truth, right? Now, we can disagree with it, we can agree with it, but the guidance here, the suggestion to you is to listen to it with open ears and try and agree with it, because yes, it's blunt and it would hurt, but it would be truthful. Now, the whole point of doing this, like I said, ahead of time, is so that you can plan your things accordingly, your life accordingly, as much as it's possible, right? So if you know this kind of person, then around the time of March, and this is your birthday time, right? You could probably let them know that you're ready to hear the truth, but if they could try to be a slightly more gentle. If you let them know, maybe they can work their way around slightly with words, if not too much, right? So you're going to know this, you're going to know the truth. It's going to be delivered to you, and that truth itself will be life changing for you. That's what you need to hear to move forward career wise. That's what you really, really need to do in order to find the success that you've been wanting career work wise. If there's some lack of clarity, it'll come to you through introspection, meditation, self, deep look within around the month of February. You'll have done all that work. You probably need a little push, a little nudge, validation from somebody, from the universe, and that's going to come to you in a blunt way, yes, but that's going to come to you in March, and you'll get clarity. After that, after the time, around the time of April, you'll actually, because of the truthful situation, because of the truth that's come out to you, whether something is good for you or not, you're going to walk away from everything that's unavailable for people who are people who are unavailable, people that you've been running after, jobs that you've been running after. You will walk away from everything that is not as good as it seems, right? You're going to get a very realistic perspective as to what really makes you happy, and you're going to put yourself first, which is something that is very, 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 very important. How energy works is that whatever energy we send out to the universe, God, angels, fairies, whoever, whatever you believe in, is the energy we get back. So if we're chasing, oftentimes we think that, oh, we're doing so much for this other person. Why does this happen to me? Why do I always come second? Well, unfortunately, when you're chasing somebody and always putting them first, without realizing consciously, the message you're sending out to the universe is that they're first. Now, if they're first, you're second or last or whatever. Now, the universe doesn't care about the trauma drama. The universe is picking up the energy, whether you've got into a codependency habit with them or whatever it is. Work wise, if you're doing all their work, not getting credit, or relationship wise, if you're chasing somebody endlessly, the message universe gets it that that's your belief system, and that's what you need to keep going on, right? Sometimes we can get addicted to that codependency. So here you are going to realize that after the truth that comes out, that whatever you're doing currently, if it involves chasing, not any and everything, but whatever involves chasing, and you'll know it from your gut, you'll know it from intuition what it is. Anything that involves chasing, you'll be like, I'm done with it, I'm not doing it, I come first. And a lot of times, Pisces is a very sensitive, very nurturing sign. Now, a lot of times what happens with nurturance, that we tend to care for people and look after them, which is brilliant. As a parent, we always tend to look after children. It's a lopsided relationship, and we don't expect that kind of equality. But people who are of the same age, romantic relationships, work level, where there should be equality in some sense, in sense of respect, etc., there, if it is lopsided and you constantly keep putting yourself second, then those kind of situations keep coming up in your life, because the universe assumes that that's what you need to keep going on. So you are going to realize that whatever you thought may not have been the best way. And I say this again with a lot of love and respect, that you can, Pisces, get attached, very married and very attached to a certain thought, and then you'll get stuck there, and you'll think that that's the way to do it. You don't mean to harm anybody, you don't mean to harm yourself, you just happen to get attached to that thought. You think that's best. That happens to all of us though, right? Not just Pisces. Here, after hearing this truth, maybe bluntly, and sometimes it's the bluntness that can just get us, like, okay, whoa, that's not going to work. So that's what's going to happen with you. And you're going to realize after hearing this truth that, yes, okay, the way I was thinking to pan out my career or work life, that's not how it's going to go. I need to go away from people who lie, who cheat, who are dishonest. You need to walk away. They're not going to change. And we all are always going to keep meeting such people because the world is full of good and bad people, right? Good and bad energy. So we can never completely get rid of them. But when we work on ourselves and when we are strong enough to realize the difference between those who are available, unavailable, users, non-users, we tend to recognize them faster and then move away from them faster, right? So your period of interaction, the duration of interaction with such people decreases. And then the frequency with which you meet them also decreases, because energy wise, you're at a different level altogether, and they don't meet with you because you can't give them what they need, which is emotional drama. So you're going to walk away from whatever you think you wanted because it's not worth it, is what you're going to realize. So it is, it is a dense time for you, intense time for you in 2023, but you're definitely progressing towards leaving behind what's not working for you. And that is positive. It's not coming in a yay, hurrah kind of fashion, but it is very, very positive. It's a positive reading. You're moving in 2023 career wise in the direction that you've been wanting to go in. And with this kind of soul searching work that you do here, it will stay with you a long time and help you get success because you figure out what it is you really want, what it is you really need to do in order to get there. All right. Now, of course, everyone, when you have such, an intense time of self-work, self-respect, reflection, introspection, we do tend to question ourselves, why is this happening with me? This is going to start happening around the time of May with you. Why am I going through this? Why is it only happening to me? You're also going to probably pick up the negative emotions of other people that, oh my God, they were doing this particular job. Now they've taken the call, they've gone a different way. God knows what will happen, whether they'll get success, this, that. And people, a lot of times, insensitive, with insensitivity and without realizing, they just project their anxieties because they're going through, oh my God, what's going to happen? Rather than processing it in their head first, thinking what they need to say to you, they'll just blurt it out to you, right? And then you soak up all that, anxiety and stress. And Pisces are like a sponge when it comes to emotions. You can really, really gather up the emotions of the world, which is why you tend to feel heavy a lot of times as well. Now, you need to keep cutting your cords regularly, and you need to do, make a list of gratitude. I know it's very cliche, but whatever you helps you, if it's distraction, cooking, cleaning, gardening, pottery, painting, playing board games, watching television, going out with friends, whatever it is that works for you, do that to keep yourself distracted from this negative thought that, oh my God, what's happening to me? And from being in the victim mode, that things are going wrong, things are not going wrong. You are headed in the right direction, which is why universe has showed this card saying that this is going to happen, right? Because you're going to start doing the work here. Here's something blunt but truthful. You're just going to start questioning yourself correctly though. But then you will come to a point like, really, like, why is it happening to me? Is this fair? What is this? Why am I going through this? Other people aren't. And what is it that I don't understand? And so on and so forth. And you're going to pick up negative emotions. Remove yourself from the company of such negative people. Okay. Look at this beautiful fairy. You are grand, beautiful, and majestic, dear one. You need to remember it and remove yourself from the presence of those who drag you down. Wantedly, unwantedly, that is not your concern. And that's not what you should be caring about. Maybe forgiveness wise, okay, if they did something unintentionally, you can forgive them, but you still need to remove yourself from that toxicity and that toxic connection. Okay, you need to get away from such people. You need to be surrounded with like-minded, soft, nurturing, caring people to help yourself get the time that you need to find the success career-wise and stay put with your decisions, right? And in the month of June, you're being asked to ask other people for guidance. Now, Pisces can tend to be at times, not every time, loners as well. Sometimes because obviously you are so well connected with your emotions and internal self that you can just stay there, talk to yourself and everything. But you are being guided here strongly to ask for other people for assistance. You will have the people that you need, friends and family, Also, you might feel challenged by, money issues, or challenged by the career path you've taken after, letting go something that you probably wanted, but realize that it's not a good time for you, not a good choice for you. You do not think of changing something. Stay put, stay put. This is a time where you need to brave through the changes that are happening in your life. Stay put. The hard time is going to get over. When this card comes out, it means self journey, like I said, right? So you have to figure out what you really want, where your strengths lie, and what you need to do to get there. Ask people for help, whether that's spreading the word around for jobs or emotional help. Your friends, reach out to them. Take care of yourself emotionally more than anything else at this time. The money problems, everything will sort itself out. I'll be very surprised if that doesn't show up over here, because you have been incredibly patient so far. First half of the year, working on yourself, figuring it out, letting go, standing there. Okay, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to be strong and I'm going to be patient. And then finally asking people for help in terms of emotional support, and moving on from there. So hang in there, Pisces. I know it's getting a little heavy, but hang in there. Okay, you are headed down the right direction, though, I promise. And there you go. Finally, after that kind of hard work, patience, it's paid off. You're going to get success, public recognition, the job that you want, the promotion that you want, maybe a raise that you want. Wonderful, wonderful news. You just have to bear it out. Okay, in the first 6 months, you just have to bear it out. It's like it said, long-term investments. You're going to see the results in some time. Okay, so since you know that already, maybe you can work on it. You can work out how you want to plan your time between February and June, so that you don't feel boggled down by waiting and waiting. You will get success around the time of July, but future cards always depend upon the ones that have gone before them. If you follow this guidance, then that success comes. Otherwise it gets delayed, right? You don't do any of this, you don't do any internal work, assume that this will come up in July. That won't happen. Okay, or at least not to the extent that it could have if you're done inner work. So good news, wonderful news, happy news. Finally you get the recognition, happiness, celebration, public recognition, acceptance, acknowledgement of the hard work that you have put in. It's going to come to you. Do not give up. You have a lot of wonderful people, friends who will help you emotionally to steer through that challenge. Just do not give up just yet. And this is your second major arcana card again, which means once this happens, you are feeling more steadier. And moon refers to emotions, like deep emotions. It refers to water. Pisces is a water sign. You're very much in connect with your emotions, and you are a very, very intuitive sign, most intuitive of all the 12 signs. You will get very strong intuitive guidance over here, and you need to trust that guidance and let go of fear. Now, that's easier said than done, but a major arcana card coming around the time of August again indicates that you're going to do this work, and these will be long-term beliefs, long-term changes, which are going to be for the good, for here to stay with you. Which means when you listen to this intuition, you have to make a practice to listen to your gut self. You've got to make it a practice to listen to your inner self and let go of what is worrying you. How you do that is totally up to you. Actively, passively, by sleeping, or actively by, cooking, cleaning again, gardening, pottery, whatever you love doing, hanging out with friends. That's up to you, but you've got to distract yourself from the worry and the fear, because you're going to create a negative situation when there isn't one. And remember what the universe sees: your energy. You give the universe an imaginative negative situation, the universe picks up the energy of the negativity and assumes that that's what you like, and gives you more negativity. We don't want that just when you've started getting brilliant results, do we, Pisces? No. So you have to hold off that negative energy. Trust very strong. These are epiphanies, okay? These are not like just everyday normal intuitive guidance. You're going to get detailed, in-depth, very vivid, clear intuitive messages. Trust them, trust them, trust them. Whenever you're in doubt, look back to the card reading. Trust them, trust them, trust yourself, trust your inner goddess, trust your inner god, trust your inner wisdom. Just trust yourself, all right? And the answers will come to you and keep coming to you. Look at that. Now you're on a roll. Didn't I say? I'll be very surprised if the future cards are also like that. You've done the hard work first half of the year. Second half of the year, it's rolling for you. The wheel card comes up, which means it just spins. Suddenly there's speed in the kind of delay over here. Your life picks up the speed you wanted. Promotions, raise, money, all delays are over. You get, unexpected, maybe get a job, maybe an unexpected travel related job or far away job, which is a promotion, whatever it's related. Maybe you buy a house, property, a new car. Your life is going to pick up the speed which it lacked over here, but lacked for a reason. and you have to do work over here, which is what these cards depend upon. You delay this and this gets delayed. So the latter half of a year, of course, we're yet to see October, November, December, but the latter half of a year obviously is dependent upon the previous half of the year, where you're doing a lot of self work, waiting, being patient, hearing the truth, letting go of fear, and reaching out to friends and just waiting patiently for the results to come. And they come. All right. Let's go on. Beautiful. Again, now again, you're going to get a job offer, maybe promotion or an opportunity or some task which requires immediate action. No more patience now, no more holding on, action. And probably even meet somebody quite passionate or charming at work, and you may find a job which really resonates with that kind of energy with you, brings out that kind of passion within, from within you. Your self-confidence is going to rise, and it's whatever task it is, you're going to really ace it. You'll have to put in the effort though, but you're going to ace it. So whatever hard work, I say this again and again and again, whatever hard work you've put in the first half of the year, Pisces, that's going to really start showing up in the latter half. So do not ignore this guidance. Do not ignore this guidance at all, because it brings about so much of good, July onwards. All right, let's see what November looks like for you. Oh, that's beautiful. I actually feel really happy now. So this card talks of celebration in all ways. So celebration in relationships, maybe there's a wedding, maybe you've met somebody and this has really evolved into something. Maybe you've getting public recognition for the work that you're doing. Maybe it's a big promotion, a big raise. Very happy, contented personal life, because all spheres of our life are interlinked with each other, right? We bring the work to home and home to work, and the stress at both places, at different places, right? So you have peace and happiness at work, you'll have peace and happiness, not necessarily, but it does percolate down to the family life and vice versa. So the way I can say, and I'm again going to repeat it, all right? I know I'm getting repetitive, but again, I'm going to repeat it. Don't ignore this guidance here. All of this depends upon this. So take each month carefully into account, each guidance into account, and follow through like a T. Just do it. Oh my God, that's brilliant. I really feel happy. Again, a major arcana card. Again, major life changes which are here to stay. And this is your freedom card, Pisces, okay? Your journey has completed. You are free to go in any direction now that you want career-wise. You have gained the, opportunities, credentials, confidence, success that you needed to decide and get the power for you to decide where you want to go next. You're going to get everything that you want. You're really going to get it by the end of 2023, middle of 2023, and by the end, it's just going to keep improving. You need to stay grounded though, which is why all of this would prepare you, right? For a continuation of this, you need a groundedness of this as well. Otherwise, we can get a bit distracted, a little high in our heads, and feel like, oh, I got this, and then let it go. That won't happen, because you're going to put in the hard work first. So amazing reading, pretty clear, pretty straightforward, and very naturally flowing in the right direction. You are headed in the right direction. Don't doubt yourself. When you hear the truth, listen to it. You'll see long-term results. Just wait patiently, do the inner work, hear yourself out, see where you want to go. Let people who are not unavailable, jobs that are unavailable, things that are difficult, let it go. Don't chase it at all. And reach out to friends and family and other things, your own skill sets for support when you need it. Once you have that, things are going to fall in place. So that's a 2023 generic work career reading for the zodiac of Pisces. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. If you would like a more individual personal reading, please feel free to reach out to me. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe before you go. And that's it. That's the zodiac reading today. And I'm going to be here with a different video tomorrow. Lots of love wherever you are. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.